Alright, this is my Christmas wish list video. So every year my mom asks me for a list, and she likes a whole variety of ideas and prices and all kinds of stuff. So I thought we'd throw together a list, and maybe this would help you find things for loved ones that you're shopping for this year. Okay, I broke my list into 4 categories this year. So I'm just getting into YouTube, so there's all kinds of filming things that I'd like to get. I've also got fishing gear that makes my list every year. I've got camping gear on there as well, and woodworking things as well. Okay, the first item in my filming category is actually a little drone. So the DJI Neo. It's a little tiny drone. You can use it with a controller or a phone, or you can do it with hand signals. They'll follow you around, do circles. There's a few different settings. So me getting started, I figured it's a cheap option, very easy to use. Probably a great first drone, so that's my first pick. So my next item is actually another DJI product. It's the Osmo gimbal for a smartphone. So I found trying to film while you're walking is really tough to get a nice stable image on there, and something that I would want to use on YouTube. So having a nice little gimbal that's portable and packs up easy and doesn't really take up any space, I think would be a great option. Alright, so my next item is actually a wireless mic. Hollyland makes a really great one. I've tried their M2 Lark, I think. We bought them for work. But they're a little small, and the magnets that hold them aren't really strong enough. So on the kayak and stuff, I'd be worried they might fall off. So there's an M1 version and a C1 version that are a little bigger, and a clip-on I think would be better for kind of the style that I'm doing here. So wireless mic would definitely be a big help to us right now. So I like to add stocking stuffers to each of my categories. For the filming category, the 2 I've thrown on there is a Bluetooth wireless remote. You can use that for your iPhone and things like that. So I do a lot of self-filming. It'd be nice to be able to sit back and turn the camera off and on with the remote. The other item is a handle for the top of my DSLR. So just a little handle, and you can put your lights and microphones or whatever you want attached to it, and I think it'd make it easier to get some low-lying shots. So that's my stocking stuffers for filming. Okay, my next category is the fishing stuff, and I've got a few reels from Okuma, line counting reels, but they're the very low baseline entry level model, and they work great. I love them, but I could use an upgrade in that category. So I've added the Okuma Convector low profile line counting reel. Again, just be great to have a better quality reel than what I already have. Alright, the next item I've put on my list is an 8 amp lithium battery. So they're just a smaller size, usually power things like fish finders, things like that. I'd love another lithium. I have lead acid I think currently, but the lithiums are so much lighter, they last so much longer. And it's something I could use to power all kinds of things. I could put phone chargers on there, my underwater cameras, my fish finders. It'd just be a great addition to my kit. Alright, stocking stuffers for the fishing list. Lures are always a good thing to have, so I use these little rubber hoochies. I think they're about 1.5 inches. Come in an assortment of colors, and they're really cheap, so that'd be a great thing to add to my list. As well as spinning glows. They're all over Amazon as well for cheap price, all kinds of colors. I don't think it matters what colors, but again, great any lure for any fisherman. The last thing on my fishing stocking stuffer list is braided line. I like 10 to 15 pound braided line in big spools. Just that way I can start swapping out some of the line on my older reels that I probably should have done ages ago and just hadn't gotten around to doing yet. So, okay, my next category is camping gear. I've got all kinds of camping gear, but the one thing I don't have really is any power stations. So Jackery's got all different sizes. Anything from the 100 for charging your phones and things like that on camping trips, to the bigger 300 where you have 110 volt plug-in and can plug household products in there. So depending on budgets, either one of those would be a great thing to have. And that's really all I have on my list for camping items. For stocking stuffers, a roll of string lights would be great. So me and William did a nice fishing trip last year, and you had a little pack of string lights. And you can get them with batteries, or you can get them USB that plug into power banks. They work well with the Jackery products I mentioned, but just give a little bit of light off without being too aggressive. And they're really nice for camping trips actually, and they're cheap, so that's my list. And the last category is woodworking, and I've just got a couple items on there. So I think Olivia got me a few years ago a Japanese pull saw, and it's one of the most handy things to have in the toolbox. Unlike a big power saw where you're making all kinds of noise and dust, this thing's pretty quick, easy, and it doesn't kick up a whole lot of dust at all. So I have one already, but it's been really put through its paces, and getting a new one would really help things out a bit. So Japanese pull saw. And the last thing I got on my list is screwdrivers. So I've got lots of screwdrivers, but they tend to go missing, and through the last couple of years my Phillips screwdriver supply has virtually disappeared. So number 2, Phillips screwdriver. Seems kind of funny, but when you need one of them screwdrivers and you can't find one in the toolbox, it's really annoying. So a couple of them would be great stocking stuffers. I hope you liked this video, and hopefully some of these ideas that we gave you might help you on your own Christmas shopping lists. We've got everything linked in the description below. Clicking on the links and shopping, even if you don't buy something, still helps us out, so feel free to click away. But thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas.